Right, so you know the other day I was sitting on the bed, looked over and saw a bum bag and said, oh, it's horrible, but I don't want to moan about it in case any of you lot have got one with it. Got one the same. Well, if you have got one like this, I doubt you've made the same modifications that James has. Oh, isn't it awful? These came in the post this morning. Well, this one did. Whatever's he getting into? It's horrible, isn't it? I told you we didn't have anything in common. Awful. Oh, look everybody. I found another bunny plate in town. This one is a bit Eastery, but I'll make an allowance. I've got nothing against Easter, don't get me wrong, but you know I like themes. I'm a bit uncomfortable about using a plate, Eastery plate after Easter. Why is it blurred? I think it's focusing on the lights of the oven. Can you see me? Hello. I just thought I'd show you. Kim has given up on the house. This is her new patch. This is a blanket that's not really supposed to be here, and that's what I think she likes. Very controversial. But she's just as uncomfortable. Well, no, she's not uncomfortable, is she? But she's just as perched on the edge as she was on the house. You might have a bigger surface area, Kim, but you're still in a ball, aren't you? I won't disturb you, darling. Well, you can see who's won the bed, can't you? Lillian. You're still in the bed, aren't you? I got some questions about this blanket yesterday. Oh, I made it ages and ages and ages and ages and ages ago. It's called the Bounce Blanket. I think it's by Tink and Knits. The Bounce Blanket. But now, it's Lillian's blanket, isn't it? You're such a sweet girl. We actually took this upstairs last night and put it on the end of the bed. And she slept in it. She would not sleep in it on the floor. That's why she's on the sofa. Settee, couch, whatever. Oh, here comes Doug. Come on. Here he is. Oh, I've got a lot of crumbs on my lap because I've just had 2 incredibly thick slices of bread, butter and marmalade. I can't talk. That was a combination of 2 things. I've had toast with butter and marmite on it, haven't I, Doug? Oh, it was lovely. Well, I'm going to give him a fuss now. Let's have a look at his beautiful face. Should we have a fuss? I'm back from town. I've been with James, Lizzie and Meg. Johnny's at the cinema watching the new Batman film with his friend. He goes to the cinema every single weekend at the moment, but I don't mind. I just like him to get out of the house. He can go and look at a bigger screen, can't he, than the small one that he's watching in his bedroom all day. I've got some more lining to make some more bags for my shop. What else did we do? Oh, Lizzie got a new book. She's just finished this one here. She's had it for ages, but she's got obsessed with some sort of person online who likes reading, and it's made her want to read, because none of my kids have ever been reading type booky kids, but Lizzie has turned into one. Like, she's read that really quickly. She's had it for ages and ages and ages because she saw someone talking about it on TikTok. So she just got a new book from town. Because I said, well, as soon as you finish one, I'll buy you a new one. And oh, I don't know. I used to love books when I was little. And there's something about going to a bookshop and buying the book that just makes it so much better than having it plopped through the door in a brown box. Do you know what I mean? Isn't it just lovely to go in a shop, hold what you want, take it to the till and buy it? You have to pay about 5 times the price, don't get me wrong, but oh, it was lovely. I said, yeah, we'll definitely get it from the shop. And I've picked what I'm going to read next, but I've been reading the book that I'm reading now for ages. I've just finished listening to, I'd say it's one of the best books I've ever, I was going to say read, but I haven't read it, I've listened to it. And it was Lizzie who recommended it to me, actually, because it was another one of these TikTok sensation books, which I didn't even know was a thing. Oh, it's because I might have dropped a little bit of butter. He's licking it off me. Oh no, I know. What is it? I haven't dropped any butter. I don't know what it is, but he's attracted to something. Maybe it's my perfume. I keep having to change hands. Yeah, so I've just finished listening to a book, and I listened to it like at every opportunity I had, and it was called that 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Oh my goodness. It was so good, and absolutely not what I expected, because if you heard that, you'd think it was going to be about someone who got through a lot of men, wouldn't you? It's not about that at all. It's just so good. Brilliant. And I'm glad I didn't know. Oh, but I've told you, haven't I? I was going to say, I'm glad I didn't know that it's not about 7 husbands. But you find that out pretty quick, like within the first chapter, that it's not about the seven husbands. It's not about that at all. Yeah, it's really good. I wish I'd read it now. My next book that I'm going to read is by that lady who wrote that, but I couldn't tell you who that was. But I've just been looking at it in the bookshop. Right, I think I'd better get on now because I'm here alone. James is still in town with the girls. I'm going to have a quick spruce up around the house. What I've been doing, because the weather's not quite warm enough to walk to like completely dry the washing, I get it to a certain point and then I take it off the line, and then it just needs like a couple of like 20 minutes or so in the tumble dryer. So I'm going to do that with the whites, and then I'll hang out the black washing, and then I'll get that in a bit later as well and just finish it off in the tumble dryer. Oh, you don't care about my home economics, do you? Oh, I can't be bothered to get up now. I've sat down, haven't I? Well, I've got a bit of a cup of tea to finish first anyway. I'm going to cuddle Doug for a little while. See you later. I've just been taking some pictures of these pouches that I've been running on about for the last few days to put them on Instagram. I had to get James to help me to work out how to display them all, so I've had to use like a selection of cups and a jar with the lid upside down. He's good at stuff like that. I'm not very good. What would you call this, James? Logistics?
Merchandising.
Merchandising, yeah.
Can you see my merchandising?
Oh, you're destroying my noise in the background, James, with your rustling. Yes, this is what I've been on about when I've been saying I've been making little pouches. They're sweet, aren't they? That one is my favourite. I used all that lovely, well, not all of it, but I used some of that lovely Kath Kidston fabric that I was showing you the other day. They've all got that on the back. All different though, although these ones are all the same so far. That's a different one. I'll turn around for you so you can see. A checked one, that one again. Nice, aren't they? Right, let's see what crap James has got. Here it is. Look at this display he's set up. It's not horrible. What is it then, James? He's been shopping. What is it? It's because I told you, didn't I? He's trying to eat a certain amount of protein every day. We're not being sponsored for this, are we?
Nope.
Or affiliated
Nope.
in any way. What do you reckon, Doug?
Am I in the shop?
No. Just your hand is right in the way of everything,
sorry.
though. It's not horrible. Do you have this sort of stuff brought back to your house?
These ones are good.
What?
The rest's horrible.
Oh, this is food. It's not food. Hello, everyone. It's Sunday now. Lillian is back in the little bed. Here comes Johnny. Hang on. Hello. I've made Johnny his French toast, and he enjoyed it. He'd have it again. Next time he wants it with some bacon. Kim's over there in the new spot, as you can see. I'm just waiting for the Asda delivery to come. It's due between 2:30 and 3:30. And it's 2:30 now. I've got a few other jobs to be getting on with, but I don't want to get, I was going to say stuck into. That makes me sound quite boring, doesn't it? I don't want to start anything, because I know as soon as I start it, it'll turn up, won't it? Because that always happens. Cool, I had a lay-in this morning. Oh, it's here! It's here! Yes! Oh, it's got raindrops on it. That means it's raining. I'll have to get the washing in. It's early. Right, I'll see you later. I've recorded hardly anything today. It's because I've been doing loads of house admin, getting stuff ready for the week ahead so that I'm all organised and, I don't know, just catching up. I've also done quite a lot of preparation for my work week ahead, getting just stuff that I can get done. I don't know what else I can tell you. I just haven't had a very interesting day. I've just been plodding along doing normal stuff, which is what I do every day, really, don't I? But I don't know. Today I just put my head down and got on with it. I've just cooked roast chicken for everybody for the first time in quite a long time. I haven't had a roast in ages. I just haven't fancied cooking one or eating one, and I'm in charge of the food, so if I don't fancy it, they don't get it. No, that's not true, because today I made Johnny French toast. He's never had it before, and I've never had it before either, and I've never cooked it for them because my mum never made it for me, but he really enjoyed it, so I'm going to make that for him again another day. What other news is there? I've had to put a jumper on Lillian because she's cold. The bed is definitely hers. She's been in it all day. I don't know what we're going to watch tonight. Probably the Crufts Best in Show. Probably watch that. Tomorrow I'm going to do the sheets because I did them on Monday last week, so I'll probably do them. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what the weather's like. And I'm going to finish off. I'm working on a set of 4 spring lambs, quite big ones. Well, a lot bigger than my normal ones. My normal ones, that like teddy bear club ones, are like that, but these ones were a lot bigger. I'll show you them tomorrow. They've got little bonnets on. I put a picture of one of them on Instagram, but I've just got to do the finishing touches for them, and then I'll be making some sock bags. I'm expecting a parcel, and I'm going to cook spaghetti bolognese for tea, which I can tell you already, I don't think I'm going to fancy. I've gone off it. I could turn the rest of what's left into a chilli. I might do that. Or I'll just have Marmite on toast again. I haven't really got a lot more to say. James went to the beach this morning. He sent me a video of it, so I'll either put it before this or after this. We'll see. I've had some really, really good night's sleep recently. I got up at 10:30 today. Actually woke up at 10:30, which was lovely. I must have needed it. And then yesterday I had a really good sleep as well. I had a dream and I thought I must remember that dream, but I can't remember it. James has been organising all this stuff. I've heard a rumour that he's going to be climbing a mountain soon, and that is why he's collecting all this stuff. You never know what's happening next in this house with him. He goes through some fads. Never my fads at all, but I like it. I like seeing. You never know what's going to turn up next. Right, everybody, I'm going to go and do some more knitting on the bunny cardigan. I'll show you it tomorrow. Getting on well. I'm doing the back, so I'll show you that tomorrow. James is washing up. I can hear the... You know when well, I don't know if any of you have got houses which have got, like, you can hear when the hot water is going through the pipes. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like a watery sound, but it's sort of like a... I don't know whether I want to say throbbing noise. Do you know what I mean? The sound that you know when the hot water is turned on. Right, Uncle Simon, me and you are going to go downstairs now and cuddle up. I'll show you my lambs tomorrow when they're all finished. Right, see you tomorrow, oh my goodness. See you tomorrow, everybody. Hope you've had a nice weekend. Bye-bye. I've tried to say this so many times and I've mucked it up. Let's try again. Right, before I go, for my last video, YouTube kept turning off the comments. And then I'd turn them back on again, and then the comments would be turned off, and the comments kept disappearing. So if you left a comment and it has now gone or disappeared, it wasn't me that deleted them, it was YouTube. I don't know what was going on. Don't know, but never mind. And the other thing I wanted to say, people were a bit worried about my allergy the other day. Now, I've never ever had it confirmed that it is the animals. I've never had that confirmed. I'm guessing it could be anything. It could be me touching something that I've washed with the washing powder that I use and then touching my eyes. It could be anything. It could be the bloody flat... Oh, I didn't mean to swear. It could be the flat leaf parsley that I touch. It could be carrots. It could be anything. I'm guessing it's the animals. It doesn't affect my breathing. It just makes one of my... whichever eye that I've touched swell up. Nothing severe. It doesn't affect my health in any way. It's no worse than it's ever been. And it is very, very mild. It like goes within a couple of hours. So, I'll just watch. There's nothing for people to worry about. It's just the same as it's always been, and I don't know if it's the animals. I'm just guessing. But even if it was, I wouldn't get rid of the animals because it's not severe. So don't worry about it, everybody. Or not everybody, you know. Alright, I will see you all in the morning. I'll put the clip of James's Seaside after this. Bye-bye.
Slightly warmer today. Although today